Og så tror jeg, vi er tilbage igen. Håber jeg. Der var lidt problemer med spillet. Men som sagt, det bliver, hvad hedder det... Undskyld. Det er nogle få test, jeg prøver indtil næste uge, hvor hvad hedder det, hvor Spider-Man jo kommer.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. They'll never accept our help.
Well, we can.
Even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Ja, det er fuldstændig galt med stemmerne her. Spændende. Så er det bare grafikken, der fucker op.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active.
Det er ved at udlægge munden.
We are running silent.
Jesus Christ, man.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Det gjorde det i hvert fald.
3 ships went missing here in the past month.
Even til det ikke er Red Dead Redemption 2.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't imagine you
Der
know.
er 30 drop frames. Det er ikke godt. Det var det sker.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Nu dør vi.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard!
Liara, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Oh. God damn. Au, for delen da.
Mayday! 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 This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Oh.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Hej, Mick Mac. Går det godt? Men
Come on, Joker.
sådan.
We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Okay. Slap af, mand.
Watch the arm.
Det går stille og roligt. Det gør det. Jeg er lidt sommerferie nu, så jeg nyder lige det sidste par dage. Har du haft en god sommerferie ellers? Hold kæft, det larmer. Og lige at... Hvorfor er den lavlandet? Ja, nå, det ser jeg, hvad der sker. Jeg satte et maksimum på min computerlyd, men den overskrider langt over. Jeg tænker, at det er på ubesten. De skal lige op. Den her. Vildt. Dejligt på det. Okay, fair nok. Jeg er jo lærer, så vi har jo lang sommerferie.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the
Hvordan har spillet du spillet, Mick Mac?
the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel.
Jeg kan godt spille etteren igen, men det gider jeg bare ikke. Det
Persuaded the Council that the ship we'd seen was a
er så
potential
rigid.
as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to
Jamen, jeg har lige gået igennem main-missionerne i Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Okay, hvad synes du om spillet? Hvad synes du om historien?
couldn't believe one of their chosen elite
Og må jeg indrømme,
could be guilty of something like that.
altså jeg synes godt nok, det var lidt for langt spil. Men jeg var lidt vild. Jeg er vild med den setting der, at man er viking.
In my search,
Det synes jeg var fedt.
Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. I actually was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Jeg har ikke været i et forhold med nogen af dem for
Decided discretion was the better part of valor.
66 timer. Ja.
Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous
Det er bare fint. Vi gør det.
creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat.
Jeg vil jo have Rex i mit party. I 100%.
I realized just how
Jeg ved godt, det får den anden en, hvis jeg dræber ham, men...
he was already in
Oh no,
communication with the
der er
Reaper.
Rex.
Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
Altid Ashley, jeg redder.
He was a good man
Som Kate og
and a great soldier,
fucking bro, han er.
but I had to choose. And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Anderson, altid Anderson.
Didn't want the job, which
Det er
was
godt.
a sure sign he'd be
For the greater good.
no ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Det jeg fik i baggrundshistorien for etteren, som jeg ikke gider at spille igennem. Det er simpelthen det dårligste af de tre spil.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Og Andromeda, skal jeg lige sige også.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Eller folk, de havde Andromeda, er et godt ord. Jeg har nogle tekster på det, når jeg får sagt for det. Okay. Nå. Det har vi. Shepard. Ja. Ja, den er faktisk. Jeg kan egentlig bedst lide det default. Jeg ved ikke hvorfor. It is soldiers supposed to run.
reacting to outside stimuli.
Grab the pistol and armor from the
Ja, hvad skal jeg nok lige? Optag. Let's go.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Well, keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try hold. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Forces have engaged.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Kom herned. Skal I vende mig til styringen?
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade.
They've seen us.
What the fuck?
Elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Falder ud fuldstændig. Hvad fanden var det? Hvad?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Hvad hun taler om?
To accelerate the process,
Yes.
we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Lidt til hva'? Ja.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary.
Oh, dude!
I can't figure Miranda out. This project director should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen.
What the hell? Guy hurt!
you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best.
Fair enough. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed, dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day.
Buddy.
Low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Falling back. I've got it.
Okay, jeg skal have sigte på ham, simpelthen.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Måske. Det ser rigtig fedt ud, faktisk. Så det kan godt være, at jeg lige får gjort det. Næste, jeg skal game her på kanalen i hvert fald, det bliver Spider-Man. Kommer til PC'eren her 12. august.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you.
Ja, jeg glæder mig også rigtig meget. Jeg spillede det til PS4. Husk. Så jeg glæder mig til at se PC'eren, hvordan det ser ud.
Gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Lad os komme videre.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency?
Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Uh-oh.
We've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
What? Var der flere? What?
Impact event.
Oh.
Wilson, find us another route out.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security.
Oh, no weapon there, men.
Whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Uh-oh.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path for the shuttles.
Collision proximity. Hostile forces have
These mechs don't know what...
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project.
Det skal jeg nok, Big Mac. Det skal jeg nok. Men jeg skal nok se på det. Det ser bare rigtig fedt ud. Så jeg skal nok se til.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back.
Det der. Ikke en skid. Oh. Hvad er det der? Og den lige. Oh, brother. Jeg kan se det. Der er fandme ro, den der. Hvad er der enormt her? Intet koncert. Jeg kunne få ked af dem. Og så det eneste. Anyhow, videre. Ja.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Damn, bro!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job.
Savage as fuck.
Wilson betrayed us all.
Skal vi bare sige, at you was lying?
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go?
Der er en masse spørgsmål.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had
Let's go.
station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right.
My man Jacob.
We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The Elusive Man is...
I wouldn't keep the Elusive Man waiting.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Hvorhen? Der her. Der på, jeg gnider ham virkelig på en skærm.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus.
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, if we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind
I'd be
this,
disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
what do you think I'll find?
If I knew that, find it, I brought you back.
Okay. What? Nu jeg kan opgradere Jacob og Miranda også. Godt, ikke?
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
Attitude, okay.
Utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Ja, okay.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip.
Hun er ærlig.
Didn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
It's obvious you're not interested.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can...
Kraftedeme sur, hun er.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Ja da,
Good man.
Jacob.
But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction.
Soldater.
Part of the Alliance.
Ikke dem kalder det.
Caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Okay,
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
let's go.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command.
Active.
Do you have any orders?
Bikken.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody.
Der har den der tager vi. Right. Andre. Op. Og der er lidt stiv styring, synes jeg. Eller
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Der tror han. Altid loot. Holy moly.
Strange. Security systems were faithful there. Shoot them before they take out his shields.
They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Right. Jeg gør noget brightness her. Ikke.
Trouble coming.
Hvordan? What would... Så der var død. Oh no.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons
Operativ. Jeg var kommet fra Rusland af. Kalder det russisk.
You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Really, det er spændende at høre.
Praza, whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
The and crew member. And crew.
There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
Okay, på den måde. Fair nok.
We've been spotted.
Right, starter we bypass. What?
Right there. Right there.
On my way.
Right there.
Positioning.
Key bindings form up.
With you.
Following.
Ah.
Use overload on him.
Okay.
Target down.
Ja, der rammer mig. Ah, deroppe.
Overload their shield.
Den næste person.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. Still catch them.
This.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside.
Okay, det er sgu ikke engang.
At the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Moving to cover. Taking cover.
Taking cover!
Oh. Var det Charlie? Det der? Nej, jeg synes ikke, det var... Jeg ved da, jeg kan ikke party.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Rồi là công trình.
Will take out their shield.
Ikke bare gøre det, det kan jeg ikke. Hvorfor vil han ikke gå i dækning? Go! Har det ikke loot, de der døde? Så er det ikke. Der. Alt. Power cell. Wall save. Attack. 3-2. Ja, det der minigame. Hvad hedder det? Det mine. Det savner jeg ikke. Det skal jeg godt nok indrømme. Honest. Kom der noget heroppe.
Monsters coming back. Max will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Max will protect. Swarms. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds. Machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They
Sounds
find
like
you.
miniature probes, maybe. find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were
I
very...
studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you,
Where are you?
I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Det tror jeg ikke, hans stil.
When it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, obviously humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming. Generally, they seek out species with rare... They pay slavers and merc groups, but they've never targeted a single species before. And the previous sample sizes were in the dozens.
You're holding something back.
The patterns are there, buried. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Rex, my man.
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
Garrus, my dude.
He disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker.
Okay, I get it.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe
if you think you can convince them, just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
I'm still a Spectre.
If you
Maybe I could...
just remember, you've been
You worry
wrong.
about the Collectors.
First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. Someone you can trust.
Joker, my dude!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh, hell. Normandy 2.0. Yeah, baby. Det er håndtegn. Det er håndtegn, så videre. Bare til, jeg ved det. Jeg tror, jeg har set det der scene 4-5 gange nu her. Og det, jeg får altid sådan fuldstændig gåsehud, når jeg ser det. Det er så fedt.
Guess we'll have to give her a name.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Right. Vigtigste først. Det er da lukket. Okay.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your... I'll manage your messages, and I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your
I'll
responsibilities?
keep you notified of if any of the crew has important business to discuss. I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited
Yes,
for a...
but being your yeoman is just my official. Everyone knows how risky. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing.
You make sure the crew's mental health
Yes.
is sound?
I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's
We're lucky to have someone
Thank
with
you,
your
Shep. What else would you like to know?
This organization.
We look out for human interests.
It sounds like Cerberus.
I love humanity. I also love Asari.
This organization has a dark reputation.
Not at all. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good. We look out for human interests.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate
Cerberus
all.
looks out for. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turians.
That's a very positive
What can I say? Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Jeg med Joker. Om han er ved at... Væk. 4 Paragon Points for hvad? Og tale ordentligt til hende. Alright.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Jeg skal lige tjekke, fordi jeg tror måske, jeg har fået den... Eller jeg får en fartafgift. Hvad hedder det? Det hedder vel afgift, gør det ikke? En af de kommende dage her. Det tager vist mellem 8 til 10 dage. Og jeg tror, jeg blev taget i... torsdags.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really accept. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do this. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good... But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know.
Oh, Paragon Point.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication.
Jeg blev taget ind i de stærkasser. Tror jeg. Jeg ved i hvert fald, at jeg har kørt for hurtigt. Det er ikke noget, jeg plejer at gøre. Det er ikke noget, det gør jeg faktisk ikke ret meget i dag. Jeg vil sige. Der var jeg sgu lige, den der var jeg lige lidt opmærksom. Så kommer jeg bare kørende, og så tænker jeg, fuck, nu kører jeg forbi, hvor jeg tænkte, nu rammer den. Men jeg synes bare ikke, jeg så det glemt. Altså sådan et glimt, altså et bitch. Så, I don't know, om de virkede den dag. Fordi hvis de virkede den dag, de stærkasser, ville jeg være taget. Så, nu må vi se.
And the other in the elusive man's. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state. no matter the if we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay. In addition to the cost, to contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator.
Essentially, two subatomic particles. When one particle occupies a given if we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of each. In addition to to contact 100 different worlds, we would need.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Det skal vi simpelthen.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receive.
Yeah, babe. Definitely. Did it.
Access to life support is restricted. Shepard, the men's restroom.
Jeg elsker det.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Family lives in New Canyon.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier.
Crew quarters der.
Come on, Rupert. I'm sorry, Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meal.
I wash my hands most of the time.
Ej, hvor nasty.
You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Ej. Ej.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
No.
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operation. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our back is but he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks. but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down.
What kind of resources does Cerberus
We're very
have?
well, but our resources are and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Ej, hurtigt.
Not much that
Bare
you
på reddet universet.
Even I don't have
Dags.
access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambition. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself,
Oh,
Miranda.
I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Right, lad os lige... Hjælp hende først.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doc.
I feel the same. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance.
After the Normandy I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position.
Colonial military life?
I've spent most of my life on... I'm used to the... Life planet side is just too static. Too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type.
I don't work for Cerberus. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
There's a very good chance
I've been
that...
through the reclaiming of Shat. We survived the battle of... I've lived a full life. No regrets.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. Only thing missing. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving.
I'll keep an eye out for our replacement.
You needn't. It's expensive. And we have much larger concerns.
I'll see you later,
Commander.
Right, lad os tage en mission. Han har været rundt, og det er flere steder. Yes.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hey. Har vi en mission? Det er ham, det vi skal tage, tænker jeg. Det er ikke det, det sagde. let's go. Alright, hvad skal vi have? Jeg skal have Incendiary Armor. Hvad skal han? Jeg venter til... Venter. Og... Godt.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Yeah.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me you were picking up one man.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my... I said, shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is...
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the
Most
pay.
mercs don't... This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the
Right.
Normandy.
I'll go make myself. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue... Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on peace.
Yeah.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay, cool.
Come on, let me in. Aria's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
I Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
I Renegade. Eller 2 i Renegade. Okay. Så jeg skal finde ud af, hvad fanden skal jeg gøre nu her?
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more I'm the boss, CEO, queen if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world.
Okay, vi tænker, vi tager Archangel division derefter.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on him. He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseen. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job... Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for
He
you.
had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operation. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Hey. Vi kan lige vælge 2 paragraf på, eller 9 på det. Hold op. Spændende.
Come on, let me in.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Hey, das geht. Geh mal lige. Let's go. Bus driver.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in. It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it.
Yeah.
Head up to the boulevard and
Yeah,
go to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Gunship?
We're using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep... We were able to sneak a few men. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to... Tarek and the other merc bosses have been... But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Cat.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by... Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
Figure that out. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need?
So the infiltration team?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men. Archangel's not going anywhere, so who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while...
Precisely. You're paid whether you survive or not. Is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the
Since
first...
you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20%.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a It's a constant battle for control.
Why does Archangel do
Ask,
so much?
we didn't... He'll regret ever coming to Omega. I promise you.
Seems like this is
He
personal.
raided one of my transports last month, killed... One of them was my brother, so yes. It's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quick.
Is that it? Nobody seems
Look
to know.
around. You'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, but we've got him cornered. He won't be making... Can I assist you further?
Where did he come
Even
from?
his team didn't. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Okay, men så tænker jeg bare, vi skal videre. Let's go.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. I'm stuck here waiting till you ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack
Damn
attack?
Tarek wants us to wait. But he says the Suns have a plan. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on
We're
Omega?
the muscle on this bloody station. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly
He's just an uptight asshole. But he's costing me men, and and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, and he's brave till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal
He
experience.
tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Look, he wasn't so tough after that. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Okay, så de har alle sammen haft en anden personlig forhold til ham, eller sådan noget. Oh, fuck. Oh.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Nice.
Kathka?
Sergeant Kathka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is... Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a few more tweaks. She'll be as good as new.
Why are you
I'm in the
coordinating?
infiltration group. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump.
Try not to get killed too fast. You don't have to make it. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge.
How will the infiltration team
They've
get
got
to
two up. They trap him. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need... Ha! You freelancers get the... Check. Archangel's got quite a... that means gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Right, let's go. Hey, stop.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Enemies in front. With Archie.
This should come in handy.
Det er der, hvor de kommer fra, de der træet af det her. Der. Kom ovenpå. Oh, nu.
Archangel?
Oh, bro.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, my man.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
If we fight as a team...
You're right. Their numbers won't help them. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we got.
Tilbage. I am pump up breath. What the fuck? Kommer de til at gå fra, eller hvad? What? Skal de have? Så gør han ikke. Hallo? Oh! Sådan. Farvel. God damn.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Problem should take care of.
You see that? كمان عالي. Oh.
Enemy down.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make
Maybe.
a way?
Let's see what they've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
We're on our way.
I'll radio direction. Good luck.
Yeah. No. What? God damn. Well. Det er også lidt her. Der er sådan en vis energi. Let's go, let's go.
This will put them down.
Hey, hund.
Nice trick.
Perfect! There we go! I got it.
Åh, en granat lige i hovedet.
This will put them down.
Åh, 60 sekunder for at dø.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the door.
Rip them to shreds!
Så gammel er sur.
Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Barrier er der en der.
Incoming!
Krogan incoming.
Taking heavy fire.
Kom nu. Kom nu. Ja, tak.
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. Never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Look out!
Fuck with
I
I.
thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
Off those troops. Watch your back.
You're done!
Firing now.
Det var ikke hende, jeg ville have, men I'll take it.
What? Less to worry about.
Okay, another. Oh, damn. The blue suns.
Garrus.
Go. Big on armor.
Here goes.
Good shot.
Jeg skal have den her.
Now let's finish you off.
Det er godt, det der.
Now let's finish you off.
Har vi.
Enemy down.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
One less.
Sådan, bro. Fik vi ham.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad.
Yes.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Han er fucking ligeglad, Garrus. Han er the man.
Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were all weak. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell...
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. Settle in and see what I...
My man, Garrus. All right. Alle sammen. Jeg stopper streamen for denne gang. Jeg håber, I nyder så med. Jeg håber, I må gerne give et follow her på kanalen. Og så håber jeg selvfølgelig, hvis